Real Christians don't do that. So, mind you, this is a total stranger. I don't know this person. This person has never met me. They never met me. The only reason they know me is literally through Facebook. Okay. They follow my organization religiously because I see this person pop up in the comment section every time I go live. Sorry. I'm trying to be quiet and my stomach is also hurting me. Religiously. I'm going to pull up the interaction that we had. This is the interaction that we had, dude. Like, when I tell you there's something wrong with people, I'm not joking. There is something wrong with Americans. Of course, they blocked me. Maybe. It is not you, Christine. Stop it. It's like they stalk you to report you on Facebook no matter what you say, no matter what I say. So she literally felt like this is what she straight up told me. God told me, she said, God told her to tell me to stop using his name in vain. Stop cursing the Lord. I cannot make this up. I've grown up in church my entire life. My husband has a relationship with God. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, most of the people around me, like if not everybody, has played a role in who I am today. And I'm extremely grateful for them because they exposed me to another side of life that I just never knew existed. And I always acknowledge the people who helped me get to where I am. Right. So this person, her name is Jenny Martin, and I'm putting this out there because I want her to understand how out of order and inappropriate she is because I don't know you. You went out of your way. Hey, I don't want you to take this wrong. I just want to let you know when you practice Christianity, preach about it. Maybe you shouldn't take the Lord's name in vain so much. Why would you damn God for anything? Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to talk about Kaylee too because that's my sister. I said, lady, why do you feel the need to talk to me like you know me? Because this is not our first interaction together. Just to give context to this situation, she came at me and the Primetime Patriots because we did a show about Q. I know everybody remembers this. We did a show about Q, and it was literally if Q was detrimental or helpful to the U.S. I feel like we have every right to do that show. You don't control and dictate what the hell I do. If you didn't like it, cool, bro. You didn't like it. But she went above and beyond. Christians don't do this. This is not how you act. You're supposed to love people. And she was relentless, kind of like she is now. She wouldn't stop. So eventually I ended up blocking her, and we ended up blocking her from Primetime Patriots because it was just too much. So she continues to say, I asked her again, I said, why do you feel the need to talk to me like you know me? And yet you claim to be a conservative Christian. Why would you take his name in vain? And I said, oh my God, it's a common phrase because I have no clue what the fuck this lady's talking about. I don't even remember saying goddamn. And if I did, I said goddamn. I said goddamn. Like, send me to hell. Seriously. Last time I checked, you don't put anybody into a heaven or a hell, nor are you supposed to condemn another Christian or judge them, which is what you're doing in my inbox. So we definitely had it out. And I'm transparent. I don't hide anything. We had it out. I'm asking her, I'm like, why the hell are you questioning me? And she says, relax, calm down. This is gaslighting 101. People say things to you, and then when you react, like, who the hell do you think you are? Oh, just relax. I, I'm not being disrespectful at all. No, 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 no. You're disrespectful, number one, because you don't know me. You decided to enter my inbox and question me about what the hell came out of my mouth as if I owe you an explanation. Let me get to the good part. Oh, I told her straight up, I don't like you, which I don't, because I don't like her energy. I don't like the things that she brings, and I don't like how overzealous she is. And I hope she's watching this because I told her I was going to be doing a show. Okay. Again, she keeps talking about how the Lord says, don't take the name of the name. The Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. Don't do this. It says this in the Bible. And clearly it says not to take the name of the name. I said, okay, so what's next? Thanks for checking me. I was just trying to help you, but you take it as an attack. There are 57 people watching total. If a random stranger came to your inbox, one that you have had a not so nice interaction with because before they judged you before for simply doing a show about Q, would you then take their quote unquote criticism as, oh, this person cares about me? Let me know in the comment section. Drop a 1 for a yes and a 2 for a no. Because I want you to see how ridiculous and stupid you look. I'm not going to put your other business out on here, even though you did that yourself. But I think you have other things to worry about other than Sunni and what I'm doing. I have a husband for that covering. I have a husband to tell me, babe, you might have been out of line here. And guess what? He does that very well. Very well. So I'll wait for the responses to populate in the comments section. 1, if she's out of line, or 2, if she's just giving me constructive advice. Okay? And I straight up told him, like, nah, you're not trying to help me do crap. What you're doing is you're judging me. You're coming to my inbox to tell me what? Oh, you said God's name in vain? Oh, look at all these ones popping up. Then she goes even further. Okay? To tell me I only watch you because all the other panelists on your show are real. I only watch you because all the other panelists are real. So if you don't like me, she said, I don't not like you. I love everybody. God says love everybody. Psh, you don't like me. You have preconceived notions about me. She told me I was a very angry woman. I'm not a real Christian. And that I took the Lord's name in vain, probably about 1,000 different times. Okay. And I straight up asked her, what are you doing? Because you're still engaging with me. Why? Why are you still engaging with me? If I'm such a bad Christian, if I don't have the Lord's love in me, if the Lord doesn't live in me and I don't represent him well, why the hell would you watch me? Why would you watch anything that I am on? Why do I think she acts like this? She's obviously invested in me. Like there's some sort of obsession because she's been blocked on all my other pages and she decides to add me on this one. Now, mind you, I don't really pay attention to who I add. I just hit add. But this lady, she has a vested interest in me. I want to do this because I am beyond tired of people claiming to be Christians and judging people. Okay? It went further. Obviously, I said, we don't like each other, and it's obvious you have opinions about me. So what is your purpose? I love everyone, just disagreeing with your language against our maker. I said, okay, again, I don't like you. So you're not going to have a nice interaction with me because I do not like you. And I have very good reason not to like you. And I'm putting you on blast today. Today. And she said, yeah, that's very Christian like behavior. Apparently, it's not Christian of me to get on here and tell the truth. Who knows, bro? But I'm being vulnerable with you guys for a moment, and I'm telling you, when you are behind the camera and you get on here and you say your opinions, people feel like they can say, do, and act however they want towards you. And if you respond back, then you're wrong. I just want you, Jenny, to focus on yourself. Worry about you. It looks like you have 2 daughters. Girl, go chill with your daughters. Go work a job. Go participate in your own life. Because being this invested in my life, a total stranger which you don't know, is very scary. Very scary. I'm going to read some of your comments. She may be thinking correction is love, but she is out of line and needs to get out of your inbox. We need to focus on good energy. Happy Mother's Day, all the moms out there. I said that earlier, but happy Mother's Day. That's a hard topic. Yes, you're not supposed to judge each other. But if you don't want to be judged yourself, then she needs to look at herself first. I can't say what I want to say. You absolutely can. Most people who talk shit don't have their own houses in order. Like I said, I'm not going to put her personal business out there. She did it herself on several posts. And it's obvious her house is not in order. But I told her, I said, you know what? I'm going to go live. I'm going to talk about this because you need to understand how ridiculous you are. Not that I want people to get on here and tell me like, yeah, she's ridiculous. I'm telling you guys what I go through on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Well, people like her, and just like Kaylee had to interact with somebody who called her the devil for simply supporting Donald Trump. Worry about yourself. Minding your own business is free 99. It costs nothing. In fact, your life is better when you mind your own business. I have found that out myself. I'm not going to get involved in somebody else's shenanigans because it's not my business. I talk about politics, I talk about the latest current events, and I talk about what is going on in America. When do you hear me sit here and do this? I don't, because it's drama and it's confusion. So, Jenny, refrain from following another profile of mine. I can't tell you to stop following Primetime Patriots, but honey, I'm being nice right now. The next conversation won't be that way. Now that we got that out of the way. Oh my goodness. If that's the worst thing you ever did, you're doing good. Listen, nobody's perfect. All right? Nobody's perfect. Everybody is walking around with something they struggle with, and I am open about mine. Am I the perfect Christian? No, nobody is. We're all subject to fall. We're all subject to error. We all fall short before the glory. That is why Jesus came. That's why he came to give us an opportunity at everlasting life, and we can receive forgiveness, and he's merciful. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Let me see. Doesn't matter if Trump or Biden or someone else who sits at the presidential seat, their term only lasts for 8 years. Before, during, and after they do the term, we still are all Americans. Facts. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Kimberly. I'm feeling a little better, just sore. It's hard to sleep at night. Do you still have an active Facebook page? I don't. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. I don't. My Facebook pages have been blocked for 30 days each, just in case nobody knows. So I won't be on Facebook. And I think it's a good thing. It's a blessing, because the higher you go, the higher you ascend, the more attention you get, the more devils and demons that come at you. And I'm young in my faith. I don't claim to be this well put together Christian, but I do know the Lord. I do know that Jesus is God. And at the end of the day, I do know that I love him tremendously. But the way my mouth is set up, Lord knows that there are some areas that I need to work in. And I have grown a lot. I have grown a lot from when you guys saw me on the Hit Squad. Shoot, even when I first started, I was very reactionary with a lot of things that I did. But now it's just all right, you're entitled to that opinion. I may or may not address it. A lot of times I don't address it. But today, it felt like it needed to be addressed, because I'm actually tired of so-called Christians approaching me this way, because I don't fit into a box like you want me to, or I'm not what you deem as a Christian. I just want you to worry about yourself. Thanks for buying my shirt too, by the way. You don't like me. I'm not a real Christian, but you had no problem purchasing my shirt. Jesus was a rebel, and not so many see or realize that. Matter. The world is my library. Every day is an experience. Every day is a learning experience. Every day I learn something new about myself. Every day I find a new weakness. I find areas I can improve. Every day. You can ask my husband, man. Love you, Sunni. The word of God says what a true Christian is. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I want to have fun for a second, since I sat here and talked about something really heavy. Where is it at? It is Mother's Day here in Japan. I'm excited to see what we do today. It looks pretty gloomy out. It's about your relationship with him, not a church. Absolutely. It's a personal relationship, and nobody else is involved in it. Nobody else is involved in it. Where's it at? Do modern women own their community? Oh, Lord. That was a deep voice. Tony Robbins has a deep voice. Whew. Excuse me. How do I pull this up? In this moment. Yes. I'll react to some. I know I haven't done it in a while. I've been busy with stuff. Hey, Jeanette, I've been super busy with stuff. I haven't done my normal reactions, but I'm going to kick it off the right way and go out with a bang. Talk about some Kevin Samuels and see what's going on. Happy Mother's Day, everybody that's joining. All the moms out there. To my mom, I love you so much. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. My mother-in-law, happy Mother's Day. I'm going to call them later. Yes. I cannot say what's wrong or right.
What do women owe their community?
I think just as a Black woman who didn't have any like strong examples of positive relationships, marriage was something I never aspired to have. It was like, I'm gonna just be successful, I'm gonna make some money, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna have my dog and my car. And then I realized when I was like 26, like, damn, I'm gonna die alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need to do the work. So I did the work, started going to therapy. I knew I had a lot of unresolved daddy issues. So I was like, look, girl, figure it out, get your credit up, be bomb, but also like do the work. I started dating. I was making sure that I was the best version of myself.
Okay.
And I want my audience to be the best version of themselves because I don't want them to die alone.
Okay, so how old are you?
I am 31.
31.
But I'm married. I just don't have my ring on.
Okay. So what would you say that women owe the community? I got your story. Shortened version of the story, but what would you tell the typical single modern woman that she owes our community?
I think
Or do you think single people or individuals don't owe the community anything?
No, I think that's the problem. I think we owe our community everything. And I think we owe our community the accountability. Like, and a lot of my people who I love and care for, I'm like, we got to do the work.
What does that mean?
The work, we have to hit the gym. We have to, you know, break the status quo. We have to hold each other accountable. You know, the world isn't going to like work for us.
You say we, you mean who are you referring to as
we as Black women.
Okay. So do you feel like that Black women in this case act as though they owe the community anything?
I don't think we do, but I think a lot of us are waking up. And I think a lot of us are realizing that if it's not us, it's, you know, I mean, you're definitely adding to it, but a lot of us are not holding ourselves accountable. We think the world is going to happen to us and for us because, you know, we're the cosmopolitan generation. We were sold all this fucking, the rainbows, and you can have everything. You can have the career, the husband, you know, the lifestyle. And it's like, no, you can't. And it's okay.
So when you have this, do you have this conversation with women?
All the time.
And how's it received?
I think a lot of the people on my platform receive it. I get a lot of pushback.
From who?
But I think like being someone that's 31 and married to,
from
you would say,
you get a pushback from who?
My peoples.
I don't know. I mean, you say it's well received, but then I get pushback. So
yeah, so it's well received. I want to say it's like a 70-30. So it's like, well, I wasn't born skinny. I wasn't born a 10. So like, why do I have to measure up? Why do I have to be this? And it's like, you don't have to, but you can accept the fact that you are a 6. It's nothing wrong. I watch your content. I love you, by the way. Well, nothing wrong with being a 6. But the fact is, we're kind of like raised to think that we deserve. Everybody's not going to have a high value man. Some people don't even like really want to be a high value wife. So why do you want to be
married?
I am.
Why do you keep saying she's not married? I don't care about that, folks. Let me go ahead and do this. I don't really care about that stuff you're talking about right now. When you say things to hold women accountable, what percentage of your content are you doing to hold women accountable?
Maybe like 20%. It's something that's new for me.
All right.
Mainly because most of my platform is like women. So, okay. And most, you know.
So here's my question. If most of your platform is women, and women are the most unaccountable, what do you feel is more unaccountable to the community? Is it women? Is it men? Or do you think it's equal?
I want to say woman only because I think just from
Thank
what
you.
I know,
I put it at the bottom and I ticker,
you
but
know,
thank
a
you.
lot
Thank
of
you.
us just try to skate by.
But I think it's undoubtedly women because I don't hear women being told they need to graduate, go work, and then come back and save the community. I don't hear that from women. We tell women to go out and live their best life in hot girl summer. We tell men they need to come back to the hood.
I think a lot of women do tell other women to come back to the hood.
No, we don't.
I think it's just not
What?
promoted because it's not
Where?
pretty. It's not great.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. In fact, I might. You're addicted to the show? Yes. In fact, I understand why most of us don't go back to our communities. And it's literally because of the mindset. When you do leave the community and you do get successful and you do, you might be a little bit better off than you were before. People tend to be a little jealous. People tend to hate on you. When you go back and you want to help, people aren't really willing to accept your help. No, they're not. So I understand. I definitely understand.
Where? Tell me why they do this, because I'm 52 years old.
I mean, listen,
I can't think
you
of
are
any
the
place where women
godfather.
are told. I can't think of any place where women are told to come back to the hood and tutor and mentor and blah blah.
I know a lot of women, and I don't know if it's just because I'm in my
It's
30s now.
It's anecdotal. And here's the reason. Here's my challenge. If you know that you talk to 20%, and 20% of your content is about telling women to do the work they need to do.
Well, trying to live the lifestyle, because I'm a woman, so I know what we don't like, and this is just me just being real. Like, I was raised to think like you're a baddie, you don't need anybody. Like that's the way I was raised. I'm unwriting that. I'm unwriting that.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is,
and trying to live by example.
Yes, because what do you think black women actually listen to what black men have to say?
No, but we listen to each other. That's what I'm saying. Like we're doing it. It's just you don't see it.
Well, that's the problem. That's the
Kevin,
problem.
they don't want to hear it though. They don't like it.
She said we're doing it. You just don't see it. Black women talk to black women. Can I be honest for a second? Just for a second. We lie to each other as women. We affirm each other in our nonsense a lot of the times, and I've been guilty of doing this especially when you go to your friend for advice and it might be about a dude or somebody you don't like. Your friend is going to be on your side 9 times out of 10. And me and my best friend are like this. Sometimes I might reserve my commentary like, she got it. Other times I'm like, nah, sis, we got to get ourselves in order. We got to check ourselves, which is why we're such good friends. But for the most part, we affirm ourselves and our dysfunction. Like we can't, like, not even just black women. I'm talking about white women too. Come on now. We don't check each other that often. And when you do, people get in their feels and upset.
You don't like it.
No. See, and that's my issue right there. You don't want to disrupt. You don't want the pain. You want
pain.
So,
it's a lot of
okay, then who's going to do the work?
Can I ask you a question?
After you answer mine.
We're gonna do the work. But
No,
how
No, you can't just say that.
Kevin, I just went live today and I told everyone.
Listen.
Example.
20%, 80%.
I worked all day and I came home
married,
to
Kevin,
dinner.
to be fair, so it's like new for my.
All right. So and this
from
is
experience.
So this is an area that needs improvement. The women who know better have to stand in the gap, just like the men you want to do, because it's our community, whether you like it or not. And if you know that women don't listen to men, if y'all don't stand up and speak, what do you think is going to change? And the reality is, it comes across like this to me. I learned it. I'll do what I can do when I can do, but at the end of the day, I'm only pushed so much that somebody else will come do the work. And that's
Go get
bullshit.
your Mother's
is
Day. Go get your, listen, go to PTP right now. I'm going to stop the show for a second. For 1 second. Go to PTP, primetimepatriots.org. Go there right now. We're having 15% off of the entire site. If you want to go get your Matter shirts, if you want to go get a hoodie, if you want to go get some cool Save Our Children shirts, we have the dope shirts that Kaylee made, Identify as Vaccinated. If you want to go get any of that merch, any original PTP merch, now's the time to go do it. So we're having this sale from now through Sunday, 11:59 p.m. primetimepatriots.org. Go check it out.
It is. But I guess what I'm
Because then
trying
I
to
get
tell
women
you,
asking me, well, who are you to talk to women? Because y'all won't do it.
Awesome.
Kevin,
I'm like,
you
y'all
deal
won't
with
do
you deal with women, right? You know what they say and how they react to you, right? Imagine, I almost got canceled for, like, thank God I have my own business, but it's like, you
Who
know,
you
if I
talking
didn't,
to? You see what they doing to me?
no, I know, but they're harder on women. They don't want us. They're harder. Okay, let me not say that. For my own experience, I literally
French
had to
toast you
leave.
mean, lady?
Kevin, I literally got canceled for just like a caption, and like for 72 hours, I had to literally leave
Who
the
canceled?
internet.
Who cares?
Nobody canceled me, but they tried to.
So, here's what I think. We want it easy. I want you to think something. I want you to just, you're 31. How old are you? 31, 32?
31.
I want you to take yourself back to 1950. And you were born in 1950. So that means you were coming of age in the civil rights generation.
I already know where this is going. You're right. You're right. We do have it easy. We have it easy.
So, I mean, this is, I mean, I didn't go looking for this, but here I am. So it's like, okay, looking for allies, looking for people who do things like, oh, go ahead and do you, but I'm newly married and I get this and I wasn't raised with that. Neither was I. But if you're not going to, here's the thing. If not you, then who?
Oh. If not you, then who? I bought several Matter shirts when you had King Riddle on. Nice. I really appreciate that. Please wear those. Wear those when you're out and about. Wear those when you want to start conversations. You want people to think. Absolutely, women have it made today. They just don't realize that they haven't made because they're so spoiled. Women have it made. I have it made. I really do. I'm fortunate enough to have a husband who can provide for me and our 3 kids and take care of our house. And we don't have to worry about a thing. So I agree with you. Women have it made. Let me see. That video is kind of long. I want to find a funny one and then I'm going to hop on off here. I haven't really been watching Kevin Samuels. What is this? He hasn't had many girls on here who have been freaking out lately. I'm shocked. Single mother says she gets high value men easy. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on.
Cook a balance.
Yes, I'm Haitian, so I could cook.
I don't see a bunch of 200-pound people, 200-pound women in Haiti.
They got some big women in Haiti.
See what I just did? I said I don't see a bunch of 200-pound women in Haiti, and then you went to the extreme.
Okay. Well, it's a learning process, you know.
Not a
Everyone-
learning process.
Well, for some,
Oh,
it really
God.
is. That's why there's so many people out here who's not like everything that you say. There's so many people out here who's doing the opposite because they don't understand that.
No, they understand. They're just lazy, and there's no consequence to it because somebody will stick their penis in.
Right.
So no, man, no.
I gotta go.
What other group of women on the planet do you think thinks 170 pounds is fair?
Well, can I just make a comment real quick about that?
Yeah, but what group of women on the entire planet? What group of women would say, yeah, we should be 170 pounds?
That's what I'm saying. Women are not saying that. They're not. Just as a woman myself, who
Black women think 170 is actually below average.
no, I don't think that. I'm very black. I do not think
What's the average weight of the average black woman in this country?
Over 200
they
pounds.
big, but
What it is? They big.
Said they
It's what I ask
big.
An average weight. Y'all don't give. Y'all not,
Because
why do
I would
women
say
not
about,
like to be
I would
specific?
say about 180, 210 pounds.
Okay, it's 187 pounds. So you're in the right area. So at where and what is the average weight of an average man in this country?
About that or a little bit more.
Wrong. So I
Or
said
like-
168.
168.
So
Okay.
stop. By your own words, you just crucified your sister. If the average black woman is 180 to 210 pounds and the average man in this country is 180, they weigh more than men.
Yes, and they need to work out and eat better. It's a change that needs to be made. And
How about this? Okay. I'm Thanos, right? And I'm going to change the reality stone. Can you back up your faces all up in the camera?
yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah. But okay, I'm going to do this. And you know what that means? This means you shouldn't be looking at the comment section.
I'm not.
Okay. This right here means you will never get any more attention from men. Ever.
Okay.
Just hold the phone still.
I'm you know what? Let me put it down somewhere.
I don't understand because y'all realize I'm running a show and y'all are in and out. So audience, imagine this if I just stand on snap and said, all right, you don't need to work out, you don't need to diet, you don't need to do nothing. But what's gonna happen is you need to back up though, man. Your head's cut off. This is not making a good video. Stay in the frame.
I didn't know you was gonna pick me to go live.
Okay, man, but it doesn't matter. We still here.
All right. How about that?
You know what it thank that's Thanos.
I don't have
Nope. I'm saying go finish my example. I don't understand why bonnets and y'all are making it's your image. Take care of it, ladies.
I'm sorry. We're good now.
Yeah. Thanos. All right, here's what happens. I'm not good at one another. Nope, you can do whatever you want. But what will happen is you will get no attention from men. No sexual attention. That's out. Period. No romantic attention. That's out. Men will just ignore you. Period. The only male attention you will get is if they have to contact you because of business. Other than that, zero. Okay. Can you imagine a world like that? Where Brenda, who's 220 pounds, hitting the A gap. Ugh! But all of a sudden, the next day, everywhere she goes, the men just don't see her. She's invisible to them. Every man on the planet, she's invisible to them. Unless she's going up to pay for something or she's got doing business. That's it. How quickly do you think Brenda would realize there's a problem? In under 3 minutes, she recognized there's a problem. And then if I came and said that men aren't talking to you because you weigh too much. You weigh more than men. Men don't find it appealing, so now you're invisible to them. You want to reverse this? All you gotta do is weigh what an average female should weigh. Do you think Brenda? How fast do you think Brenda will go make the changes necessary to get male attention back?
Quick.
Or do you think she will live the rest of her life that way?
It depends.
No, she's gonna do what she needs to do.
Nah, it depends. It depends. I gotta get off here though. It depends. I will do another Kevin Samuels reaction episode probably after Tuesday. Once we do Truth Set You Free, but I've got a show today with Darius Mayfield at 8:30. It's Mother's Day here, but I can't cancel the show. I need to do it. Tune in later at 8:30 p.m. to see me talk to him. It'll probably be a really, really short show, as it is not comfortable sitting here. Thank you guys for listening to me talk earlier today and be transparent. Don't be a Jenny, all right? Don't be an overzealous Christian who thinks they can just enter anybody's inbox and tell them about who they are. Don't do that to yourself. Give yourself a fighting chance. Oh, wait, it's on Monday. Thank you, Christine. She just sent me an inbox. I don't know why I thought I had it today, but it's okay. I messed up. Thank you. I'm out of here, guys. I just used Kaylee's intro. Oh, I need to get off here. Let's use this one. Bye.
Dr. Fauci, give us vaccines. Help all the people who have been quarantined. We'll wear our masks and we'll have to stay distant. We'll wash our hands and we'll be more resistant. Fauci, yes? Promise us, please. We'll have a cure that can fight off this disease. Restrictions will lift with some ease. Dr. Fauci.